Hi Capricorn and Capricorn cross watchers. Welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. Today I will be doing a general romantic love reading for the collective of Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars placements. Anywhere that you find Capricorn as a placement in your birth chart, this reading could be for you. If this does not resonate, I would suggest checking out the readings for the other placements in your birth chart. There you may find the messages you're seeking. If this is your first visit to Grateful Empress Tarot, I want to say welcome in. I am really happy that you're here. I hope you will enjoy what we do here and that you will consider staying and being a part of our collective. If this is a return visit for you, welcome back. I could not be more happy and elated that you are here and you're back. This time around, I hope I will earn your subscription. Lastly, if you already are one of my subscribers, thank you from the absolute bottom of my heart. I could not be doing this channel without you. And I love you so much for being here and trusting me with this for you. Okay, general readings are not personal. They did not go out with only one person and that person's specific situation in mind. So, while you are here, please honor your own intuition and discernment to collect the parts of this reading that you feel are yours and are a part of your story, and then lovingly release the rest to a different Capricorn that may need that message more than you at this time. Whenever it does resonate, though, it may be only one sentence, it may be a segment, or it may be the entire reading. When it does resonate, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment below in the text box and let me know how this is your story. Feel free to share this video with anyone you feel may need its messages. And lastly, please remember to become a subscriber here. All right, let's dive in. Your theme for today is starting off with something that is your destiny. Something that is predestined, something that is fate, and it is coming along your path in the very near future. Okay. We have the energy of number 28, sacrifice, and it says, what can you let go of? So there's something here you're going to be asked to let go of, or it's possibly that you, your own self, have been sacrificed in a situation. Okay. We have the energy of yesterday's coffee. So, little known fact about me. I drink, on average, about, I don't know, maybe 4 cups of this a day. I usually like to make my coffee the night before and reheat it so that I don't waste it. So, this applies to me. The thing about this oracle card here, though, that's so cute, is there something that's a part of your daily routine. It is something that you have recently forgotten about, or something that you forgot to do, or something you forgot to see, something like that. But there is something here that you need to look at that is hidden in plain sight, okay? And it is attached to this destiny and this sacrifice, okay? You might have forgotten about something, maybe like a detail or a plan. Forgot you had something you were supposed to be doing, but there's definitely energy here about that. We have number 1, amethyst, and this says, go where your spirit dwells, where your sight is clear and your breath is liberated. So I really like that. This is basically telling you, go inside of yourself, in your spirit, see what you see there. Honor the things where you know that you can find your answer forward. Okay, where you can just take a nice deep breath and figure out what your next steps are. Okay. The divine feminine energy in this reading is sat in the energy of Queen Esther, and she is the morning star. That's, I believe that's Venus when we see it. But basically it says, my ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. So I love this because ego likes to get our story in our head really big. It likes to make a narrative that is loud and proud. And lots of times it is, sadly, just stories or fear or anxiety or all of the things that we do when we're in an egocentric type of an energy. But I love that this in the Divine Feminine says that the ego is in service of the soul, and the soul, it has the divine timing at play, which is absolutely beautiful energy. Just trusting oneself and trusting in the divine. Okay, Divine Masculine energy on this reading is sat in the energy of Ra, which is talking about power. Ra was a sun god in Egyptian history, and it's definite power. It's almost like a supersized solar plexus chakra, where we make decisions, where we act, the things that we do, we stand in power. I love that whatever this is, it is destiny. It's something that you'll be looking at your own self, at the situation at large. And I really love that there's something here about just trust. Just trust. At the bottom of our main deck, I find the energy of the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon card of Cancer and Pisces, and the Seven of Wands. So it feels to me like there is a new beginning that you deeply want in your life, but you're not talking about it. You're not saying everything. You're kind of holding back or limiting, but it is something brand new. You're kind of standing your own ground in your own defense of saying, I don't want to talk about it yet because I'm not ready to. But it might be that new beginning is this destiny, and it is going to require a sacrifice. So let's dive in. Capricorn, your energy at this time, you are sat in the Nine of Swords and the Three of Cups. You're stressed about whatever this is. You have anxiety, that ego energy here of something you feel you're missing, something you're not seeing, something that's being sacrificed. It does have a touch to do with, though, this energy of wanting to have a lighter hearted time, maybe wanting to let go of so much. Maybe life has been a little rough for you of late, stressful, and it's causing you to not be able to enjoy time with your friends or your family members, or just enjoying the things you used to. I'm seeing somebody like grabbing their bicycle off of the hooks in their garage and then taking a big pause and then hanging it back up and just being like, I don't feel like that today. So if you've been kind of in that ho-hummy energy because you want to have fun, but whatever's going on here, it's making you angry or stressed or tired or can't sleep. You wake up at night thinking about things. However that plays out, I do think that this is about you maybe not telling everyone in your life that you do want a new beginning. You do want to be able to make these choices for yourself and get back to lighter, happier times. It's just something here is stressing you out. You are being clarified by the Three of Wands. Yes, you did make a decision a while ago, and you've had to wait. You've had to put whatever this is that you want on pause. This might be the thing you have sacrificed, the thing you want the most. And we have the Magician, card of Gemini, Virgo. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups. And we have the Five of Cups. So what I will tell you right here and right now is that you have made a decision in your life, right? In the last part of your life, you're making choices, you're choosing what's right for you. It's something you want to build a new life with, or build a new it's about what this wish is, this new beginning, this thing that is destiny, and creating that and making that be real. It does look like it's sort of required you to be very practical, very grounded, one foot in front of the other, saving, planning, preparing for it. The thing is, it's a really big wish, and you do have some regrets about whatever you're going to be leaving behind you. In that question, what can I leave? What can I let go of? There's something here you're going to have to let go of, and you know that makes you stressed. And it's basically, it looks to me like it's letting go of a person in order to have the thing that you do want, a new beginning, a fresh start. Could be that there's reconciliation energy, possibly, especially with that Three of Cups. Sometimes that can speak about reconciliation. You're being told to give your relationship a chance and to work on your partnership. So that could also be why things have been stressful. If this is not about reconciliation, this is for sure about wanting a new chapter or something to begin in a better way in the current relationship that you're in. Wanting a new cycle. We have the Judgment card of Scorpio Libra energy. And this is talking about a transformation and awakening to the changes that are needing to happen here in your life. 18, we have dog energy here. And it feels a little bit like there's this energy of a faithful companion, someone who's very helpful to you, someone who is here to somewhat kind of clear the slate, kind of creating a clean slate, like a supportive friend that's been here to listen to you or to help you or to guide you or to just hear you out. Or that could mean that you, your own self, have started seeking out the energy of going to see a therapist or someone who could assist you in sort of looking at these things you're asking for, clearing the deck, closing out old chapters and cycles, wanting something new to happen. And I feel like that's super powerful. Sometimes if we go talk to a neutral third party, that can really open the door for us to understand where we're heading next. We have 52, a splendid torch, and it says to blaze brightly. So that really reminds me of this. So this could be, I could be connecting more with the masculine energy in this reading. It doesn't have to be. But it's telling you to be yourself authentically, shine bright, and shine bright like a diamond. I'm hearing that Rihanna song in my head. I think that's her. Shine bright like a diamond. If I have that wrong, please let me know in the comments. I think it is her though. I just think that you're being told to really solidly remember who you are in the midst of all of this. Things that are changing, something fundamental that needs to change in order to have that new beginning that you do want. It could be you need to move somewhere new. It could be you have to get a new job. It could be that you are already in a partnership that isn't quite working the way you would like and you would like something new to come in or freshness. So whatever it is a wish that you've asked for. It's something that's brand new. It is destiny. It's going to require you to let go of something though. Okay, so let's take a look at this other person. Their energy is sat in the King of Wands, looking straight at you too, like facing the music. Someone who is inspiring, someone who makes some really nice decisions for their life and their well-being, someone that likes to see things grow, or to build an empire based on what their like their inspiration, like if they've been inspired by something, it's a way to get walking through the door of that new beginning. It's almost like this person knows how to make things happen, I guess is the way I want to say that. They're always inspirational. Clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, this is the Justice card of Libra, and the Page of Pentacles. Well, there's a couple of different scenarios here, but the loudest of them, sometimes when I get quiet like that, I have to sit and just marinate in all of the different storylines and give you the one that brings the highest to my subconscious or my consciousness. I guess the thing I would say to you is that I can see that there is love that has existed here. There's also a long-term partnership that's here that is requiring something to come back into balance. She is very poised. She appears to be more of a ballerina. She's also one of my very favorite cards in this deck. She's gorgeous. Justice talks about something needing to be brought back into balance, something needing to be brought back right in a long-term partnership. King and Queen of Wands can sometimes mean someone stepped out of a marriage. It does not always mean that, and do not put a pin in that and be like, yes, I knew my person was cheating on me. Sometimes it can. So that is another narrative here, that it could be that this person stepped out of your partnership and got caught, and that could be why this is so stressful for you. It also could be why you're turning to someone as a friend that is loyal to you to try to understand or to gain perspective. I do feel like, though, with that, it's like bringing, I don't feel like it's going through a divorce. I feel like it's more bringing things into more of a balanced perspective. Sometimes people are unfaithful. Sometimes people stand on a precipice of choosing to be unfaithful, or they almost get there, but I don't necessarily know that I feel like that. But there is something here about something being hidden in plain sight. So if the Page of Swords were here, I would say there's energy about you spying, or them spying on you through like your phone or your emails. That's not this. This is Page of Pentacles. That is, I've learned something. I want to offer you something. I'm showing you value of something we can actually have in this relationship. So we're going to keep going. We'll see what comes up. This is your soulmate. That's why they're going to make the effort. This is someone who loves you very much. Whatever has happened here, the things that got off kilter or out of balance, that's okay. Sometimes it needs to, if relationships go on and nothing is ever challenging, someone's not being truthful. Someone's just going with the flow and giving the other person exactly what they want. That's not healthy. That doesn't promote good communication. So there is something here that I can see, something that you need to look at, something that needs to be, it's like hidden in your view. You look at it every day. It's like a routine, but you're not seeing it. We have the Devil card of Capricorn. We have 22, the compass. And we have 2, the clover. So 222 is a really big number situation here. I want to say, I think that there is possibility, a big one, now that more cards have come out, that this person did step out in your marriage or your long-term partnership, because this speaks of a fling, something that was like heading into like exploring something new from a perspective of being highly tempted. Okay, so they maybe didn't even get to that place, but they were really tempted or considering it. I think there's this energy of wanting to seek the truth, and the truth might be the thing that is that gateway. That might be the new beginning. That might be that destiny, this predestined moment in time where something's going to need to be sacrificed. Okay. Number 1, the call, and it says, honor the whisper of your soul. So I think that this person is really trying to listen to what their higher self is telling them, especially if they did get tempted but did not act on it, and you know something about it, or someone told you something about it. You're both wanting to fix this. So I think that this is about really honoring the whisper of knowing that they need to tell the truth. They need to speak the truth in this situation. Okay, so what are their intentions here? Well, we have a 10 of Swords. So they intend to end something. Let's see what it is. It's like a long, drawn-out, painful ending to something that was just exhausting. Like this person's like buried in work, buried in thoughts, buried in life. It's a lot of energy of that. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Page of Swords. There it is. The truth is, you did find out something here. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Death card of Scorpio. And we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is this is so obvious and so direct. It's beautiful. The truth is that this person, whatever this is that they were doing, the truth is that you found out about it by looking at something on their phone or checking out something, or maybe, like I said, I keep seeing a friend texting or whispering in someone's ear and saying, you need to know what's actually going on. This is the truth. This is what's happening. And it's that this person, your person, was dissatisfied or disappointed in something or unhappy, and it caused them to start considering, well, what happens if I go somewhere different, try something different, flirt somewhere, whatever. And the thing is, once you figured it out, it was really, really hard for this person to, I think, honor the way I want to say this, it feels like it was hard for this person to accept that they had almost made a really big mistake. The thing is, they intend to put an end to that whole thing. Whatever this temptation was, whatever the idea was of not being satisfied or happy, and then really you finding out about what was about to happen or what was going to happen, that's the part that's ending. And this is confirmation of that by this Death card of Scorpio. It's a full transformation on something so that that freshness of a new beginning in love or a reinvestment in love can come in. Seems like that is not really going to happen without having to do a lot of discussing of this. Since you got give your relationship a chance, they've got make the effort. This is going to take a little bit of work. I was wondering if this would come out because there have been a couple of pages. Your kids are part of this story. Your children might be the one that actually saw what was going on and said, hey, do you know that so-and-so mom or dad is doing this? I don't like that. Makes me uncomfortable. I have questions, that kind of thing. But your children are definitely part of what has gone on here to get this to this pivotal destiny point. We have 16, the stars, and 26, the book. This is beautiful. Whatever has been hidden from you is about to be opened wide. No more secrets, no more nothing you do, anything you want to know. This person is going to, I feel like, tell you the truth. The wish here is to actually get moving forward in a way where things become more peaceful and things get back in line. Might be a refalling back into love. But it's definitely like giving the knowledge. They intend to stop hiding whatever was happening here. You know enough of it now that they are really ready to offer you in that Page of Pentacles. Here's what really happened. This is the truth. This is what I learned. And I want to try to work on this. We have 32. Make the grade with flying colors. And remember, you signed up for this. That means, as spiritual beings here to have an authentic human experience, to understand what humans feel and all of that, you both co-created this with the divine. Okay, so I think that's partially also why in this energy of Queen Esther, it's like your ego is in service to your soul. Your soul is what governs. Our soul is the essence of us. And yes, our mind can create stories and narratives. And if you listen to something over and over and over again, and someone is dead serious about it, eventually you will start questioning your own reality and you will start to believe what they say. Unless you know what you know, and you know the truth, and you will stand your ground. So that's kind of what I mean about that new beginning in that Ace of Pentacles with that moon and that Seven of Wands below it is you want the truth. You know certain pieces in that moon card that you are holding close to your chest. Some of your cards are kind of close to your chest so that you've got like what I like to call an ace in the hole. I used to have to do that with my ex-husband all the time because he was so good at gaslighting and manipulating. So I think whatever it is, you've got a little ace in the hole and you know what you know. And I think that's the best part of it. Stand in defense of what you know. Learn what you don't here. Let go of what is no longer serving and trust in divine timing that this can be worked out. Okay? So how does this person truly feel about you? We have the Eight of Cups and we have the Six of Wands. They feel like you are potentially considering walking away from this entire situation in order to have something happier. They're a little worried about that. They feel like that's something you're choosing to do. They feel like they royally messed up. They feel like they're nervous you're going to go have a victory with someone else. Clarified by the Five of Swords. They've had a touch of a change of heart about what they were about ready to do, or what you possibly caught them in, or your kids caught them in, or someone. They have had a change of heart. That's why they're kind of working on cutting off the ego part of their brain so that they can open up their heart and tell you, I am sorry. Like that, I should never have tried that. We have the Eight of Wands. I want to tell you more. I want to talk to you. I want to tell you the truth. I'm going to give you everything you want to know. We have the Judgment card of Scorpio and Libra energy here. It's, I have awakened to the fact that I know now what I was doing was a really, really dicey move. And lastly, we have the Empress card of Taurus and Libra. I think that they feel like you are their everything. This person feels like you are their divine counterpart. They feel like everything you do creates love and light, and it opens the door to growth and expansion. They feel like you're really capable of anything. And so if the fact is that they're afraid you're going to walk away and find a different life somewhere else and a victory somewhere else, it's almost like they're sort of like, look, I couldn't blame you. I mean, I think in that, thank God for that Judgment card, it's like, I see it clearly now. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Okay. The situation is calling for you to have trust in this person. I know that sounds hard, especially if this was an 11th hour jump out and say, okay, but you almost, or you were thinking of, or you did. Okay, that's fine. But the fact is that they almost did. Some of you, they probably did. But I think the thing is, you both do want to make the effort. I think this is a lot about how to move forward, how to have faith in one another, and what needs to happen in order for this to come back around. 21, the Mountain. This person is acutely aware that there is an obstacle in the way. There's a problem here because you have been cold and indifferent to them. We have 8, the Beaver. They do feel, and very determined, that persistence is going to pay off and that things will work out as long as they are determined and repetitious and show up and do the right thing type of energy. And last we have 15, Head of the Pack. They want a success on this. They do want to get back into the lead. They want to be in a position of being able to stand next to you and make these decisions. They want to be the person that is the victory. They don't want you to go have victory with someone else. I think that I would maybe say they've finally seen the light. That's probably what I might call this reading. But I do feel like this is about you get to now say yes or no. It's really up to you. Ball's in your court. But this is a destined moment. This is a destined sacrifice. This was a destined go within, look at the spirit, get the clear vision, and decide what is going to happen. This person is really persistent. Like they want this solved. You get to choose. Okay? 21, plant seeds of intention. Go, grow, and glow. This is what they feel you're doing. They feel like you are looking at a life somewhere possibly different than them, and it scares them crazy. They don't know what to do about it. So that's why I'm saying they've finally seen the light, but you get to choose. So, it's kind of heavy, but I do see that you both really do want to have this happen. So, I'm going to leave this here. If this is your story, Capricorn, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment or an emoji in the text box below so I know that I've connected to your energy. And please become a subscriber to this channel if this reading did resonate with you. Thank you very much for being here with me today. It is always my honor to read for you. I will talk to you next time. Bye, Capricorn.